Today I am in Fowler Cemetery. While this cemetery is documented in Find a Grave, the cemetery is family owned where it is open to visitors. The cemetery is enclosed by a chain link fence and you must cross the railroad tracks on a nearby hidden road to get into the cemetery. Thank you for joining me, Cemetery Trekker, on this journey. Let's get exploring. Coming up are 3 images of the cemetery on Old Royston Road. You'll see that it is fairly small. Effie John Fowler Allman, born September 25, 1935, and died July 2, 2023. This is her obituary image. Her parents were Johnny and Nellie Brown Fowler of Royston, Georgia, and her siblings Compton R. Fowler, T.J. Fowler, Watson Fowler, and a sister, Bertie Fleeman. Hubert Edward Allman, born August 29, 1934, and died February 23, 2024. He also died in San Antonio, Texas. His parents were Florence and Ida Allman of Bowman, Georgia. He had a sister, Beth Brock Hayward of Bowman, Georgia, and Hubert was an Air Force veteran of the Korean War. This is their burial plot. Howard Beck, 1920. Find a Grave shows Howard, born 16 April 1919, and death date as 20 October 1920. However, his death certificate shows that he actually died on 20 October 1921. His father was James W. Beck from Elbert County, and his mother was Mindy Fowler from Franklin County. He died of polio. Mindy Fowler Beck, mother to Howard Beck, was born in 1880 and died in 1918. The 1910 Hart County Census lists Mindy as age 19 and married 2 years. She had her daughter, Ina, 9 months at that time. Mindy's birth year would be 1891. Find a Grave has her death in 1919, not 1918, and her stone is listed as 1880. Clearly, we have a discrepancy on when she was born and when she died. John C. Bennett and Azalee F. Bennett. John, 1884 to 1960, and Azalee, 1885 to 1960. Johns actually was born on 10 December 1884, according to the death certificate. He died 11 January 1960. The Hart County 1920 census shows he was age 36. Children were DC, age 9, Isabel, age 6, and Woodrow, 3 years and 1 month. He was married to Azalee. His parents were Estelle Brady Bennett and James C. Bennett on John's death certificate. He had a sister, Maud, age 15, Thomas, 18. He died in Anderson, South Carolina at the Anderson Memorial Hospital of uremia, hypertension, and diabetes. Azalee was born 4 October 1885 and died on December 21, 1960. She also died in Anderson, South Carolina at her home. She was 75. Her father was L.M. Fowler and Isabel Johnston Fowler. He died also of uremia, cancer of the colon. Berthine Bennett born July 23, 1920, and died on Flag Day, June 14, 1982, in Anderson, South Carolina, based on the Social Security Death Index. She was the daughter of John C. and Azalee Bennett and found on the 1930 census for Anderson with D.C. and Woodrow. James L. Bennett, born October 14, 1907, and died 17 April 1909. He was the child of John C. and Azalee Bennett. Jessie May Bennett, born 7 August 1906 and died 28 March 1907. She was the child of John C. and Azalee Bennett. Thomas Bennett, 1875 to 1961. There is a Thomas C. Bennett, age 5 years, on the Franklin County 1880 census, where Reuben is his father and Barbara S. is his mother. Siblings are Philip J., 18, Mary F., 17, William B., 15, Sarah, 13, Nancy M., 11, Judy G., 9, Hepsy J., 7. The relationship to the other Bennetts are unknown. The most likely burial this is the son of John C. and Azalee, and the birth should read 1882 to 1961. W. Woodrow Bennett, son of John C. and Azalee Bennett, born on Christmas Day, 25 December 1917, and died December 3, 1983. He served in the U.S. Army during World War II as a Tech 5. The 1930 census for Anderson County, South Carolina, shows Woodrow, age 13, D.C., his sister, 20, and Berthine, his sister, age 9. Clyde H. Brown, Georgia, U.S. Army, World War II, Tech 4. Born January 9, 1923, in Carnesville, Georgia, and died February 16, 1974, Washington, D.C. The 1930 Cannon-Franklin County census showed Clyde was age 7. His parents were Ace Brown and Berta Peoples Brown. His siblings were Patsy R., age 8, Louisa 5, Ben 3, and Ace Jr. 2. Berta remarried to Robert Floyd Elrod after Clyde's death. LaDonna Estelle Childers, born 28 May 1955 and died 3 March 2002 at age 47. Her father was Eugene H. Childers, and her mother was Lucille F. Childers. Lucille F. Childers, born 4 August 1920, died 15 December 1997 at age 77. She was the mother of LaDonna. She also has a gravestone in Oakdale Baptist Church Cemetery in Townville, South Carolina with Eugene, which is in the process of being transferred. This is the burial plot for LaDonna and Lucille Childers. Martin J. Childs, born April 1891 and died 29 September 1933. He was the son of Reverend John Jackson and Mary A. Fowler Childs. A veteran's application was made in October of 1937, therefore he was a veteran. His death certificate stated he died cirrhosis of the liver due to alcoholism. He was 42 at his death. Nancy Childs, also known as Granny. Her dates are not listed on the stone, but she was born approximately 1845 and died on 11 June 1927. She was the mother to Reverend John Jackson Childs. On the 1900 and 1920 census, she was a boarder on the Franklin County census. She was 24 on the 1870 Franklin census with John and Eleanor Whitlow Childs, with siblings Catherine, 18, William, 14, and Jackson, 5, who died 1929 on the 18th of June in Thomaston, Upson County, Georgia. Reverend John Jackson Childs, born 10 May 1865 and died 28 March 1922. He died from chronic interstitial nephritis and mitral insufficiency. His parents were John Childs and Nancy. This would make Nancy born 1845 or earlier, assuming 20 years old at JJ's birth. Joe Frank Dove, 1915 to 1916. Isla M. Dove, 1914. No other information is found. Floyd R. Elrod is actually Robert Floyd Elrod, and he is actually buried at Toms Creek Baptist Church in Stevens County. Bertha, or Bertie Peoples Brown Elrod, was born 8 September 1900 and died 18 September 1972. She was 68. She was known as Big Mama by her grandchildren. Born in Franklin County and died in Loganville, Walton County, Georgia. Her parents, Ison Peoples and Elizabeth Flower Peoples. Frances Joyce Elrod, born 16 October 1934 and died 16 February 1936. She died in Hart County from bronchopneumonia following influenza, according to her death certificate. She was the daughter of R. Floyd and Bertie Elrod. She was 1 year, 4 months old. Fleming, born 2nd of October 1895 and died 26 September 1973 in Livonia, Georgia. He was married to Alice F. Fleming, who was born 1 September 1894 and died July 30th, 1959. The 1900 Franklin census in Cannon shows Alice age 6 with her parents, George Martin and Martha E. Fowler. Nancy Childs is also a boarder in this household. Alice was first married to Robert Montgomery Hill. Alice had 2 children that died young. First was a son, Harrison Monroe Fleming, born on 11 June 1924 and died 2 January 1925. He was 6 months old from acute bronchitis. Her daughter, Margaret Fleming, died at 2 months, April 3rd or 5th, 1934, of pneumonia. Leonard Earl Fleming and Roxy Fleming. Earl was born May 16, 1889, and died December 12, 1970. Leonard may have served in War I, but he is not confirmed. Roxy Fleming, born 10 June 1900, and died 23 June 1923. She died giving birth to her son, Walter John Fleming, who was born on 23 June 1923 and died 4 June 2005. The 1930 census from Cannon shows that Earl has not remarried. He has a son, Hubert, 14, John P., 10, and Alice Dudley, age 7. Earl and Roxy had another infant son who died in 1920. Mildred Fleming, born 18 February 1922 and died February 27, 1923. No other information is found on her. This is the plot of Alpha Fowler. No other information is available at this time. Bobby John Fowler. also known as Bucky, born August 23rd, 1955, and died January 25th, 2004 in Royston, Georgia. His parents are Thomas J. Fowler and Valley Mae, a.k.a. D.C. Royston Fowler. Bucky has a brother named Jimmy Allen Fowler. Charles Fowler, born January 2nd, 1932, and died January 4th, 1932. He was 2 days old. His parents are Johnny Jackson Fowler and Nell Blanche Brown Fowler. He has siblings Thomas J. Fowler Sr., Compton Russell Fowler, Henry Watson, and Bertie Elizabeth Fowler Fleeman. George Martin Fowler, born 21 February 1869 and died 21 December 1945 at the age of 76. His parents were William James Fowler and Louisa Elrod Fowler. Evelyn Martha or Evie Bowers Fowler, wife to George, born 30 January 1869, and she died 2 May 1956 at age 87. Her parents, Ira Augustine Gus Bowers and Margaret Elizabeth Roach Bowers. George and Evie were married 3 April 1884. George Fowler, born May 5th, 1910, and died June 22nd, 1910, was the son of Joseph and Sarah Fowler. This is a story about 3 brothers. Herbert Fowler, Herman Fowler, and the 3rd brother, Hubert Fowler. They were all born on March 9, 1930. However, Herbert died 15 June 1930. Herman died 1 April 1930, and Hubert lived to be quite old and died around March 2011. He had 2 sisters, Winnie R. and Polly, as shown on the 1930 canon census taken April 1930, just when the 3 brothers were 1 month old. Jesse Fowler. There is no other information known. John J. Fowler, born 1 February 1862 and died in 1886 at age 24. His parents were William J. Fowler and Louisa Fowler. On the 1870 census, William and Louisa are living in the 370th district of Franklin County. John J. is age 6, thus born in 1864. His sister Elizabeth is 20, Joseph is 17, Larkin is 15, Sarah is 11, Mary A. is 8, and George M. is 2. On the 1880 census, it also indicates he was born in 1864 and 16 at the time. His siblings, Mary A. was 20 and George M. was 9. His other sister, Sarah, age 22, was married to York Fowler, age 19, and they were also living with the family. They were married 18 January 1879. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time on Cemetery Trekker.